I can find it on here. That would be good. I don't know why it always takes me forever to find it on here. Hmm. There it is. I got it. All right. First person we have here tonight is Rosie, General. You got a license, not a lot of nice stuff happening around money. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like the hard work you put into either your career or your job is coming back to repay you. Six of Pentacles, being better compensated, being better respected. Four of Pentacles, a little bit more financial stability comes in, and you have a wish that comes in around work, job, career. It also looks like you're listening to your intuition, and your career, job, whatever it is that you do all day, is growing and transforming, bringing you in more money, more financial stability, and much more respect. Talia, General for tomorrow. You've got the Nine of Cups, first card that comes up around you, feeling like you got a wish, put it out into the universe, no longer holding yourself back, and no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You may be taking the bull by the horns and moving forward with your life in general. Somebody could provide you with an opportunity that would be hard to turn down. Nine of Wands, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can finally exhale, and you got a soulmate connection either coming in tomorrow or it's on the horizon. You guys, the PayPal ones are also $1.99. If you make a PayPal donation, just make sure that it's for $1.99. Because I can't let people that are making less than that skip the line. It's just not fair. Alessandra, what's coming in for me the next couple of weeks? You may be feeling disappointed in something or someone around a love connection. You may feel like the love has run out, or like things aren't moving forward the way you want them to. Listen to your intuition, and balance will come back to the situation, or balance comes back to your life. You may feel like there's injustice, or you've been dealing with an injustice when it comes to a love situation. But you'll move past it. Things should change for you for the out of the clear blue sky fast. Things should improve. Joe, will my music career take off soon? Will I make money off the demos I did for other people? Okay, will my music career take off soon, and will I be bringing in money from these demos that I've already finished? Yes, you should make money and your career should be taking off in the near future. Maybe by early spring. You should at least see something significant happen by early spring. Talia, general for February. Nina, general for February. Well, you've got the sun coming out, which is happiness, the wheel of fortune, which is good luck, and the six of pentacles. Either feeling better compensated at work, being better appreciated, or overall your relationships may be working a little bit more smooth. It looks like you've got some choices with the Seven of Cups, and you also have your intuition is heightened. So February looks like it's a pretty powerful month for you. I would say things may start off a little bit slow, but as the month goes on, things seem to get a lot better, kind of quick. Sister, my friend that blocked me, the pregnant one, she called me tonight and then hung up after 2 rings. Why? Here she is returning to your life. She wants growth and change around the situation. She wants you to see that she's called you and then you return her phone call. She wanted to reach out to you, but she doesn't have the nerve to do it the right way. So she figures that if you see that there's a missed call, you'll call her back. What like, how sneaky. But yeah, she wants you to call her back. Little Virgo, how will Osmar react if I told him that I liked him? Okay, if you told him that you liked him at first, he may be either a little bit taken back or he may not know how to react. He comes up a little bit slow, maybe even a little bit argumentative, a little bit disappointing. But then that changes. He just may need to kind of digest it. And then the love cup is full. Negativity moves into the past. And there's possibility for you guys to move forward pretty quickly into a stable relationship, or for your relationship to upgrade. So wherever you are now, the next level can happen. But it could take a minute to get there. Nina B, general love for February. Okay, intuition is heightened, so listen to it. You do have the Six of Wands, which means you have success coming in around love after feeling burdened and frustrated and maybe feeling like you're almost like done with love. That moves into the past. Success comes in, but you need to listen to your intuition. Out of the clear blue sky, new opportunities come in. So if you're not with anyone right now, you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Now, if you are with somebody, I would say your relationship may be a little bit stagnant, or you may not feel like it's growing, but that changes sometime mid-month. Not with anyone right now. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That brings with them happiness, like a wish comes true, and a lot of passion. February should be a pretty decent month, love-wise. Empress of Love, general reading. You've got financial stability coming in, or more of it. Finances start to move forward pretty quickly in the month of February. A Virgo and a Libra are both around that are pretty significant. It also looks like you have a soulmate connection coming in. If you're not with anyone right now romantically, this soulmate could be a water sign, possibly a Pisces, that comes in. It also looks like feeling like you're well prepared for the future and no longer feeling burdened. Like the energy around you shifts from feeling negative or feeling heavy to all of a sudden feeling much lighter and much more positive. February, I think it's going to be a good month for a lot of people. You know, we're coming out of this heavy, crazy energy that January had. And even though we're in Mercury retrograde, things are starting to lighten up a little bit as we move into February. New chapter. Why didn't the Pisces respond to my text last night, and what can I expect from him next? He doesn't look like he's putting in all that much effort, and it looks like he is pretty disappointing. Like, you've got disappointment coming in, unbalance coming in, feeling hurt by him, feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, and he's holding himself back. He could be involved with somebody else. There may be somebody else. He could have been with somebody else last night, or he was. I mean, he also has this, which is rest, relaxation, self-care. That's possible too. But it looks like there's a third party that interferes with this situation, and I don't see a lot of long-term happiness coming out around this situation. If this is a brand new relationship, I would think about if you still want to be in this, because I think that there's somebody else around him. If it's not, and if this is somebody that's come back from your past, it's like reliving the same cycle of like disappointment and whatever happened in the past. I don't see a lot of happiness here. So I would like think about whether or not you even want to entertain this anymore. Sister, the friend that wanted me to move with her to Chicago but acted passive aggressive about it, she also considered one of my best friends but never said happy birthday. I think she's mad because I wasn't going to live with her in Chicago, never said happy birthday, and posted a whole long birthday post over. So I'm not even a good friend, and impulsively deleted. Was I wrong? All right, let me see. I don't think you were wrong. I don't understand where people think that you have to live with them because they want you to live with them. And if you don't live with me, then I am not going to wish you a happy birthday. Like, I don't understand how one thing equals the other. Like 100 years ago when I moved out of my house, I wanted my brother and my friend Amy to live together. I always wanted to like live with my friends, like experience that, and I never did. Like Amy had gone away to college and she had college roommates. I never had that experience. So I wanted to, and she didn't want to live with me. Like, I don't know if she didn't want to live with me personally, or she just wanted to live alone, or she didn't want, I don't know, maybe she was over the college kind of experience. But I kind of picked up on the vibe that she really didn't want to live with me. And I didn't make a big deal about it. It's like, that's her choice. It doesn't mean that her and I aren't going to be friends, or that I'm not going to wish her a happy birthday. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not her responsibility to, like, live with me just because I wanted that. So I don't think that, I think your friend is wrong. I don't think that you're wrong. No, I don't think that you're wrong. I think she's wrong. I think you did act impulsively, and I don't think that you needed to delete her. But I can understand your frustration because one thing doesn't equal the next. Like, I have another couple of friends that we've talked about, like hypothetically talked about, if we were to buy a house and each have like our own, like say we bought like a 3-level house. Somebody had the basement, someone had the middle, somebody had the top. So we would all have our own space, but we would share the bills. And my one friend, I said to her, I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I just don't trust people. Like, I don't want to put my name on a mortgage and have to rely on 2 other people to pay their half. Otherwise, the place gets foreclosed on, and the money I've put into it it's like throwing it in the toilet, And she was like, well, she wasn't saying, like, we were talking hypothetically. But she was like, well, that's really kind of a shitty attitude to have, that, like, you feel like you can't trust other people. The truth is that you can't trust other people. So recently a situation came up, and the third friend that we have did something that very unreliable. And she's like, I guess, you know, I can't rely on him. Like, it wouldn't be a good idea to live with him. And I was like, no, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you can't rely on somebody to do like a simple task, well, you can't rely on them to live up to their potential. So if you don't want to put yourself in that situation, you're not responsible to have to live with her because that's what she wants. You know what I mean? No, I don't think you did anything wrong. I think that she needs to grow up. That's really what I think. And the cards indicate that you're fine. I mean, look, nobody's perfect. I do think that you overreacted by deleting her, but I can understand your frustration. Let me just see if I skipped anybody here. Priscilla. Is Antonio mad that I haven't texted him or called? I don't know that he's mad, but he's disappointed. Yeah, I would say he's disappointed. I don't think he's really mad. Alessandra. Oh, that's fine. I sent, but is anything romantic or fun or good regarding love coming in? I need some love. Okay, let's see. Anything good coming in here regarding love for Alessandra? Yeah, you do have a wish coming in around love. And you have new energy coming in that could be somebody who puts in as much as you put in. It could be a very well-balanced relationship. Two people. They're both slow and steady movers, though, because you got the Knight of Pentacles. You've got a Capricorn and a Virgo, and you may be feeling undecided. You're going to have choices, but you could be feeling undecided. I would explore your options. It does look like if you listen to your intuition, you won't go wrong. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. The Magician is here. You have the ability to manifest the type of partner that you want, so put that out into the universe. There's also the opportunity for an Aquarius to show up. An Aquarius coming in too. So you could have plenty of opportunities in the near future. And they look like Six of Pentacles is, Six of Pentacles is not like a lot of passion, but it's like two people that are putting into the relationship what they're getting out of, and there's mutual respect. So it's a better foundation for a love relationship than just a whole lot of passion that burns out quickly. And you have plenty of options coming in, so explore your options. Jamie, what will make Kenneth make up his mind about a relationship with me? Will it ever happen? You know, anybody that's in a situation where they're waiting for something to change, to me is usually waiting for something that's never going to happen. Because what are you waiting for? If you're interested in me and you want to be with me, then why are we waiting? Why are we wasting time? So I don't think that if this person has not made a decision to move forward, and I always say to people, if it's been 6 months to a year and you're still standing in the same position, the chances are things aren't going to move forward. I mean, they could move forward, but it's like pulling fucking teeth. And if that's the kind of relationship that you want, then you can probably manipulate it. But if somebody is not putting in a lot of effort, nothing makes them. Like nobody wakes up one morning all of a sudden with like a revelation that like, this is the person that I need to be with, and all of a sudden my life has changed. If they can't shit or get off the pot, they're most likely they're not going to. And, like there have been situations like I worked with this girl, and she was like engaged for years. It's like, get fucking married already. What are you doing? I'm like, he's never gonna fucking marry her. He's just gave her the ring because that's what she wanted, and he's never gonna marry her. Well, eventually they got married, but they got divorced pretty quickly, and it was really messy, really, really messy. It wasn't a nice situation because he was the dick. But I mean, she deserved much better than him. But the point being is that, so much time had gone by anyway. So let's see. See, it shows that he's not prepared. He feels burdened. He feels unbalanced and not a lot changes. Like that's what I say to everyone. Is 6 months to a year nothing's changed? I would keep my options open. I would look elsewhere because not like he doesn't need to have a ton of bricks fall on his head. He knows you're interested in him and he's not doing anything about it. I wouldn't waste my time. If I skip a question, just send the question with a purple heart. That's because I can't go back up because then I lose my spot. And that happens sometimes when people write question below. If I go down to look for the question, sometimes I miss people in between. Julie, I just want to check that I will be nursing next 2 years or more. I ask because things seem a bit slow now. No, I think you're staying in the nursing field. I think that your career is moving forward. And I think that you're earning more money, more respect. I think things change for the better quickly. But I think that you're staying in the nursing field. I don't think that you're changing fields. Liz, general for this week. Life seems to move forward nicely this week. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full, feeling respected, feeling like you're getting well compensated, laying down the law, cutting through bullshit. Cause for celebration comes in before the week's end. It also looks like you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you could have somebody from your past return. Not a bad week. T-Vet, how are things going in Colorado? Okay. Since I don't know who's in Colorado or what's in Colorado, I can't really get too specific, but this is what's going on in Colorado. There's a lot of anxiety happening. There's anxiety around a soulmate connection or a soulmate relationship or two people out there that are having a relationship of some type. It doesn't even have to be romantic, but it is a soulmate connection. One person feels like they want to move forward. The other person may be feeling like they're happy where things are. It does look like there are plenty of choices out in Colorado. There looks like the love cup is full out in Colorado. The happy home is out in Colorado, but somebody could be feeling a little bit negative around the situation. It does look like this situation is growing and changing for the better over the next couple of weeks. Things should be they should improve. Things should improve over the next couple of weeks. Nijlani, will I lose food stamps with my kids because of my ex-husband? What my ex-husband wants from me. Well, will the court finally decide about custody and child support? Okay, I can't tell you, I can't give you like money. I don't know. I don't know what this situation is exactly. I can only answer yes and no questions. I can't tell you that the court's going to tell you you're going to get $300 a week. I don't know that. I can only tell you if you're going to get money. I don't think you lose food stamps, and I don't think that the court can decide that. I think those are two different things. I think the court can decide the money that he has to give you, but I think the state has to decide, or the government's got to decide the food stamp things. I think they're two different issues. That's what I think here. I don't think that you lose them. Okay. I don't know that he wants custody of these kids. He may threaten it, but I don't know that he really wants it. I don't think that he's going to push for it. I think if you have the kids, he's going to have to pay you a substantial amount of money, but I don't think it's going to affect the food stamp issue. If he gets custody of the kids, then that's going to change. Then that changes everything. But I don't think he's going to get custody. I think you get them. I think you get custody. I think that's what's going to happen. And I think he's going to have to pay you, and I don't think it's going to affect food stamps. Christy, is Sandra working with Nina behind my back? I think she is. I don't trust her. I think she is. I don't know that she wants to. She may either feel obligated or she may feel intimidated. I don't know. I don't trust the situation. Jamie, is my long-term relationship future with a lawyer, or will I end up choosing someone else? Is long-term relationship with a lawyer? I think somebody else comes in. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's new energy that you haven't met yet. I don't know. It's like that light is like super bright. I don't know if that's better. Anyway. JP, B's intentions towards me. Knowing I'm dreaming her. B's intentions towards me. She's not holding herself back. She may make you an offer that would be hard to refuse. It does look like she comes forward and there's balance that comes back to your life because of it. I think that your relationship with her moves forward in the near future. Nina, in general for next week. Anxiety moves into the past, your intuition is heightened, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. It looks like life changes for the better quickly. You're stepping into your own personal strength. Cluster celebration comes in around you with a Leo, or a Leo enters that maybe could be new energy. Feeling like you're focused on work or school or whatever it is that you do all day. Fire sign comes in too, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Next week should be a decent week. Sepia, general. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, finally you can breathe a sigh of relief. Page of Cups, you may be working on a creative side project that brings in extra money and that you may also really enjoy. You could be feeling undecided about a job situation. You may have to choose between one or more jobs. Feeling like the hard work you put into your career is starting to come back to you. It also looks like rest, relaxation is on the horizon. Self-care. Sepia, love. Maybe undecided when it comes to love. Love life is moving forward, and you have a water sign coming in that's going to be well balanced and very reciprocal. They come in out of the blue, or things pick up out of the blue. You also have a Libra coming in, and possibly a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that may be interested in a committed relationship. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Listening to your intuition pushes your love life forward. It looks like the hard work that you've put out into the universe regarding your love life is going to start to come back to you. It could take a minute though, and you may have some choices. Empress, why has the water sign been watching me more? All right, I don't know what you mean by watching you, but I mean that's what people do. Like, if you're talking about social media, people put shit up on social media because they want people to see it, and people go on social media because they want the gossip. They want to know what's going on. That's why people do it. So whether you do it once a day, twice a day, or 10 times a day, it's still negative. Like, it's negative, low vibration. But the more you do it, the more addicted you get to it. and people are addicted to gossip. So if that's what you're talking about, that's why they're doing it. But it looks like things are going to change. This person is starting to walk away from things. They may be a little anxious over it, but they're listening to their intuition, and they're pulling their energy back in the near future. You should see a slowdown. But I don't think that people understand the negativity that's associated with all of this, and they feed right into it. Like, you're watching him watch you, you're putting up stuff, he's on there watching. It's a big ball of like a negative energy, and it's going out into the universe, and it just perpetuates. But the more you put up there, the more this person's going to watch. The more you're watching them watch you. With this doesn't prove anything. It does, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all very negative, but people get very addicted to it, and for no good reason other than they just want to know. They just want to see it. They just want to know what's happening. So, but you should see a change. It should start to stop, which I think is for the better. I think it's better to stay off that kind of stuff, especially if you find it addicting, because it winds up becoming like, it's like reading the Inquirer. Like, all the shit that's in there, we know it's not true, but yet people buy it and people read it and they're focused on it. So what you focus on grows, and that all that negativity is going out into the universe. Anyway, enough about that. Sister, question below. I'm not really sure the reason why she didn't wish me a happy birthday, but the whole Chicago thing was weird, because when she was asking me a million questions why I chose the area I wanted to live in and what I was going to do for money, and if I didn't fly, I answered her, and she said, you don't need to explain to me. But that's the thing, and people do that. People are like, they ask you 7,000 questions, and they're like, well, then you don't have to explain to me. But then why are you asking me? And then I'm explaining myself because I feel like I need to. When really, it's none of her business why you chose Chicago. It's none of her business what you're going to do for money. Maybe you got $12 million in the bank. What does she know? And then they get defensive. I believe me, I know. I've dealt with people like that before. You know, I really do think that she's envious of you, because I don't think that she has the strength that you have. I don't think that she could make decisions. I don't think that she could start her own business. I think that she almost feels like suffocated by needing to work for somebody else, or feeling like there's security in that, when the truth is there is not security in anything anymore, ever. I mean, things are just not secure these days. So I think in a lot of ways she's envious, and she almost wanted to kind of stick it to you, like make you think or make you question yourself, or how are you going to support yourself in a city where you don't know many people, or whatever the situation is. And then she's going to turn around and say, but like, she didn't shake you. Like, you have a plan. And even if you didn't have a plan, you would figure it out, because that's how you are. She can't do that. And I feel like she's envious of you. So she thinks that she's being spiteful, or she's getting back at you, or I don't know. It's another one of these low vibrational things. It's like, you can have your own business, you can do your own, but you're choosing not to. But then you're mad at me for being able to do it, or you want to make me second guess myself. I'm not going to second guess myself, because I'm doing okay, and I don't need you and your negativity. I get it. I had a friend of mine who she went to school to be a gym teacher. And she only worked 1 year as a gym teacher, because she couldn't stand, first of all, like, she couldn't stand all the stupid rules. And then she also had a lot of like, she would tell the kids, right? Like one kid said to her, I accidentally had sex with whoever, and my parents found out, and I'm really upset. So she's like, cuts through the bullshit. She's like, wait a minute, how'd you accidentally have sex? Like, did you trip and fall? I mean, how did you accidentally? Okay, so you willingly had sex with him. Somehow your parents found out, and now you're upset. But you don't take responsibility, right? So anyway, so she's like, I'm quitting. I can't do this. And everybody gave her shit. Well, this is a job that's not easy to get, and you're going to give this up, and you have security here, and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I don't care. I'll figure it out. So she's opened up a yoga studio, and that's what she's been doing ever since. She actually had to close her business for a few years, and she got sick, and she had to work for other people in the meantime, but she's since reopened, and she's like, I don't care. She's like, I'm not working for other people. Like, this is what I do. But other people, even her parents, who were always business owners, were like, you really should work for the school, you get holidays off, and said, and she's like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't care, I'll figure it out. Anyway, and I think you have it figured out, and I think that she's a little envious of that. Sepia, can you tell me again which job is better, A or B? Okay. Which job is better, A or B? They both come up good. They both come up decent. A comes up a little bit better. If I had to choose between A or B, I would say A. Talia, why is my aunt attempting to be nice? I don't trust her. Okay, this is what I don't trust. There's disappointment right in the center here, so I don't trust that. That could be if you are nice back to her or you try to be decent to her, you could wind up getting disappointed in the long run. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Bad timing is in reverse. Things are not moving forward, and the Sun is in reverse. It looks like there are choices that come in around this situation, and I'm concerned about whether or not she needs help with something, either financially or she needs something. I don't really trust it. If this is someone who you normally don't see eye to eye with, I would be skeptical, or I would just, be cautious. I think she may need something. Leslie, Carlisle Old Flame is coming in. Should I see him? Okay, let's see. Should I see him? Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Mustafa, how did my dad, mom, and sister think and feel about me today? They came to my university to visit me for the evening, and my parents couldn't stop staring at my muscles in my new fashion. Well, I think that first of all, they're incredibly proud of you. They feel like your life is moving forward quickly. They feel like you've accomplished a lot, but they also think that you've matured a lot in a short period of time. All of them feel that way. Now, for some reason, I don't know, your mom comes up like a little bit stronger, like she's even more proud or even more intensely focused on this. Both of them are, but I would say your mom maybe a little bit more. They're just very proud, and they feel like all of a sudden you grew up, or all of a sudden you matured in a way that it happened right before their eyes. Sister, should I call back my friend that called me, or is that lowering myself? I don't know if calling her back feels safe to me. See, I think that she did it because she wants you to call. She wants you to call her back. I don't know if. See, it's like if you do, I don't know that I feel like it's you lowering yourself, but I feel like you're playing her game. That's what she wants you to do. I almost feel like it speaks louder if you don't do it. But, all right, let's see. Should I call back my friend? I don't think you should. No. Because now in my crazy head, I would be thinking, well, what if something is wrong? And what if she really needs me? And if I don't answer her, then, and if I found out that she really needed me, I'll feel guilty. So I probably would end up calling back. But the thing is that if she didn't leave you a message and she didn't send you a text message, you don't really know that she called, because you could be in a place, like if you've ever been in some place where you don't have service, it would automatically go to voicemail anyway and you wouldn't see the missed call. So I don't, if she really needed you, she should have left a message or sent you a text message. I would say, unless it's really going to bother you or make you feel guilty, I wouldn't call her back. Anthony, what does the cards want to say about my life in the upcoming 6 months? Okay. What are the cards saying for Anthony for the next 6 months? Got happiness coming out, growth and transformation, and plenty of choices. Hangman's in reverse. If you've been feeling stuck in some area of your life, that area should become unstuck. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person. You could be getting a new job, but you also may be going back to school for something. If you do decide to go back to school, you'll be very successful. It also looks like perseverance around your love life could push your love life forward. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you also have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that could be coming in. That may be significant relationships or options in the near future. No longer holding yourself back. Money should be improving over the next 6 months. Nijwani will, oh, I did that one. Rocky, why hasn't Roberto been texting me? He's just not putting in any effort. He feels weak. He feels lack of persistence, lack of a new beginning, lazy, and a little bit argumentative. He also feels a little unsuccessful. If you've been reaching out to him and he's not responding, I would stop reaching out to him. But if you haven't reached out to him and you just haven't heard from him, I would reach out to him in that case and just see what's going on. Because it doesn't look like, it looks like he's not feeling like he's in a great place. Not like he's purposely ignoring you. But like I said, if you've sent him 20 text messages and he's ignored you, I wouldn't reach out in those circumstances. But if you're like, well, I haven't heard from him all week, then I would reach out and see what's going on. Because I think he's kind of going through a rough time about something. Sister, the friend with the Chicago didn't like the place I chose to live, even though I chose the place long before even thinking about living with her, and she was trying to change where we would live and got mad when I didn't want. Oh man. See, she wants, it's funny because it's like, she wants to tell you, or, question you about how you're living your life, but she can't do anything without you, and she wants you to abide by her rules and regulations because she can't do it without you. I mean, it's crazy. It's like she holds herself back, she feels unbalanced, she also feels like she's kind of disrespectful to you. She's opinionated, and she says what she wants, and she's passive aggressive, like you were saying. But she wants you to do what she wants you to do, but yet she doesn't take any initiative to do anything herself. Like, why do you don't have to live in the place that she wants you to live in? You found something. You were moving there. That was your thing. You didn't need her. She needs you. People are crazy. Rocky, how does Roberto been feeling about me currently? Thinks that you're kind, caring, strong, compassionate, nurturing. Hermit's in reverse. Communication could be down for some time with Hermit in reverse. Thinks that you're intelligent, grounded, stable, sincere, creative, and independent. I don't know. Hermit's in reverse. Oh, good luck, Mustafa. Julie, will R still call tomorrow? I get a 70% chance, yes, he will call. I think he'll call tomorrow. Oh, Mustafa, that's very nice. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you. Lydia, Obed towards me. First card that comes up. Love cup is full and feeling successful around things moving forward. Feeling a little bit more balanced, and he shouldn't be holding himself back for much longer. Things should start to move forward. Lydia, feeling stuck here and anxious. You know, it could be the full moon. The full moon, it's both starting to wane now. Things should be moving forward. You have cause for celebration coming in around the Leo. It also looks like you got some good luck coming in. Life starts to move forward. You also have some other options coming in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. I can finally exhale. There's a Sagittarius that's showing up here too. So you shouldn't be feeling so stuck and anxious over the next couple of days. This should dissipate and move into the past. TVAT love. Love life changes for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, all of a sudden things start to change. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have to make a decision at some point, and it could cause you a little bit of stress, but you have plenty of options coming in around you. At some point, you may consider a committed relationship. Maybe, I don't know, maybe early March. But somebody here is going to have to cut the bullshit, and you might insist on it, and then it's going to be your choice. You got a Virgo, and then you have fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It could be you could decide to move forward with the air sign. Let's see what happens. Leslie, let's see the question. If I skip something, just send the question with a purple heart. When I see the purple heart, I know that I skipped it. Purple hearts for super chat and a blue heart for a PayPal. Red. How is Libra feeling about us? Okay, Libra feels undecided. Feels undecided. Feels a little bit either. I don't want to say disrespectful, but they may not be putting in as much effort as, like, you guys may not be putting in equal effort at this point, or moving forward. You may feel like, hey, I'm doing all the work and I'm not going to continue. Here's the Libra, so we know we're talking about him. You could feel like, hey, I'm putting in a lot of hard work and I'm not seeing a payoff. The Libra is kind of like, they're very undecided. They don't know what they want. They don't know what direction that they want to go in. And they're feeling a little bit frustrated and kind of overwhelmed at this point. Priscilla, love reading for the next 2 weeks. Oh, thank you, Mustafa. Okay, it looks like you have a soulmate connection coming in. I don't know that it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, but it's on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. It could be with a Pisces. It also looks like somebody from your past may be returning, but you may be over that situation. Or, you know, somebody from your past returning doesn't always have to be someone that you were involved with. But you may be feeling like, that person's just not for me. Your love life should be moving forward to greener pastures pretty quickly. You could be taking a road trip with this person in the near future. I think it's a soulmate connection that's coming in next couple of weeks. Next 2 weeks, that's kind of soon. But it looks like you have good stuff happening relatively soon with the soulmate connection. Could be someone from your past, but I don't know. It looks like you're kind of over that. Leslie, Carlisle and Old Flames coming to the town. Should I see him? Oh, I answered that. I said yes, you should see him. What's his motive? I didn't see that. What's his motive? I don't know. He may be coming in for some other reason. I don't know that he's coming in specifically to see you, but I think that he could be coming in to, well, he's got some people here. He could be seeing a Libra that he's got around him. He's got an Aquarius. He's got a Scorpio. But I think that he's going to be in town and he just wants to get together. There is room for growth and transformation around a relationship with him or a situation. If you don't want that, I still think it's harmless if you go and meet him and you just spend like the evening with him or you just hang out with him. I don't think anything bad is going to come from it. I don't think he really has much of a motive because I don't think he's here for all that long or he's coming in for all that long. I don't think he's coming in forever. Looks like he could be on a road trip or this could be a trip of some type. If you don't really want to see him, I don't think you would be missing anything. Like, I don't think I wouldn't say that you're going to be missing out on the love of your life if you decide not to see him. But there's no reason why you shouldn't. Like, I don't think that it's going to bring disappointment and heartache or anything like that. I think that it would be pleasant if you went to see him. Anthony, what does the cards want to say about my life in the next 6 months? I did that one. I think I said that you would have the opportunity to get a new job, possibly go back to school. Love life could move forward with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. There also may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but I think that they're all new energy. If I remember correctly, that's what I said, something like that. Joe, general, and what do I need to do for my music career? I mean, I can't really tell you what you need to do for your music career because it's like, I don't know what you do and I don't know where you are in your career. You have to figure that stuff out. I mean, I can only tell you if it's a good idea for you to stay in this. If you're not making any money, then I would find a job where you do make money. But I can't tell you how to form a music career. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, like the cards and astrology and that stuff can tell you what you're good at, and it could tell you where you would excel, but it can't tell you how. It's not like a book that's going to write out to you your destiny. So if you do A, B, C, and D, you're going to be a successful musician. It just doesn't work like that. I can't tell you how to drum up a successful music career. Like, you have to figure that out on your own. My suggestion would be, if you're not making any money, make sure that you have money coming in, and then do that at your leisure so that you can still have money coming in. But I can't tell you, know, it's like telling somebody, how do I become a successful dentist? I don't know. Like, you've got to figure that out. Like, that's, you know, for you to decide. And you also have to figure out what success is to you. Because I'll say to people all the time, I think it was was Morgan Freeman, I think it was. I was watching an interview with him, and he says, people always ask me if I was going to be an actor. If I wasn't going to be an actor, what would I do for a living? And he said, I'm an actor. I would be an actor. So in other words, he happens to be a movie star, right? But you're still an actor if you're at the Playhouse down the street. You're still an actor if you're dressing up like a clown and doing children's parties. You're still an actor if you're playing a Disney character. So you're Snow White at Disneyland. You're still an actor. Maybe not the whole world knows who you are, but it doesn't mean you're not an actor. So it's the same thing with music. Like, you could be a successful musician and just play at the bar down the street every Tuesday night. Doesn't mean that you're not a successful musician. I mean, if you're looking to be the next Britney Spears or the next Beyonce, that's a whole different ball game, because those people are not really who they are. Like, those people are put together and they're packaged and they're put out there. And if that's what you want to do, you have to get in there somehow with those types of people. And you also have to give up everything that may be you and be who they want you to be. But like I said, like, a successful musician to me is someone that has a paying gig every night or every week. So you have to decide that to make your music career go forward. What is success to you? Like, what's success to me? My channel doesn't have 7 million people watching it, but I still feel like this is that I'm okay with this, with the level that I'm at right now. So you got to figure that out for yourself. Now, generally speaking, it looks like you are focused on your business in the near future, and it does bring in cause for celebration. It also looks like you may be finding or feeling disappointed in something or someone around business that they may have promised you and never followed through. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit serves you well. You may be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, makes you feel successful and pushes your life forward pretty quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, you may hear from somebody who you haven't heard from in a long time. Sister, we both got a transfer to Chicago, and then she was like, oh my God, you and I are going to be in Chicago together. I'm so excited. And that was after I told her that I may not be going for a while, and she posted this over the, yeah, she's being, right, because see, you can do it without her, she can't do it without you. You can go anywhere in the country and be fine and figure it out, she can't. So she wants you to be there, she wants you to do what she wants you to do, and I don't know if she's so much mad, but yeah, she's mad. It's like she's was counting on you to be there for her in the way she wanted you to be there. And then when you said, well, I may not be going right now, or it could take me a while to get there, now she feels like she can't rely on you, and that's what she wanted to do. Now she feels like she wants to hold herself back, but she may not be able to. Growth and transformation comes. See, she wants you to do what she wants you to do. That's what she wants you to be in Chicago so that she can go there and know somebody there and have somebody there. And you're not going to be there, or you're not going to go, or whatever. Like, you're doing what's best for you. She wants you to do what's best for her. She's disappointed. Yeah, she is. Empress of Love. What are H's intentions in March and April towards me? Well, it looks like the love cup here is full. It looks like things could move forward, right? Like, they may start to move forward, but then you may feel like things are not growing and transforming the way you want them to. And I'm not seeing a commitment on the horizon. It also looks like you may be feeling like, I don't know what your relationship is now, but this could be a breakup if you were already a couple. If you're not a couple, I would say I wouldn't count on a commitment in February or March or April. But then at some point, maybe towards the end of April, things start to move forward again. It kind of looks like you're running around a little bit in a circle with this person over the next couple of months. So I would just be careful. Or I would keep your options open. Mustafa. What's going to happen for the rest of spring semester of school between Miriam and I? I'll definitely still cry about it, but I've made a commitment to let her go. I'm nervous for the next time we run into each other, okay, let's see. Well, I hate to say this to people because, but I think you're okay because I think you have a handle on things. Things have a funny way of happening. So even if nothing much happens between you and her, the rest of spring, at some point you could reconnect. Like that happens. It happens all the time. Like you might think it's never going to happen. You may not know how it's going to happen, but at some point you guys could reconnect and there could be success around I'm not going to say a committed relationship at this point, but you could have a reconnection at some point. If it happens sometime in the spring semester, great. If it doesn't, there'll be another way the two of you connect at some point. I'm not seeing a commitment here right now. Doesn't mean it won't ever happen, but like bizarre things happen. Like how many people that I know, like maybe they dated somebody in high school and they didn't see them for 20 years and then all of a sudden they ran into them and they started seeing each other again. Or somebody from the past comes back, but it's somebody that you never in a million years would think of. I think your connection to her is a strong enough connection that if you don't connect before the end of the spring semester, and I'm not seeing you guys connecting in a commitment, at some point you may reconnect later on down the line. And I don't like saying that to people because I don't like the idea of like waiting or people still thinking that I would rather somebody feel like, well, I'll never see her again and move forward with their life than feel like, well, she could be showing up at any moment. And then meanwhile, it's like the days go by and you feel like you're kind of waiting for nothing to happen. That's the worst. That's the worst. Anyhow, I'm not convinced that much happens between now and the end of the spring semester, but let's see. I don't know what to do the next time I see her, if I should avoid eye contact. I would smile and wave. I wouldn't avoid it. I wouldn't avoid it. No, I would at least wave. Leah, what are CM's intentions towards me? What are CM's intentions towards me? Could be a romantic interest. He may be feeling a little bit weighed down by the weight of the world, and nothing may change too quickly, so you may have to give it a moment. But it does look like maybe somewhat late February things start to move forward. They could move forward quickly, and there could be cause for celebration that eventually comes with it a committed relationship somewhere down the line. But it doesn't look like anything is changing right now. Could take a couple of weeks. Kira, tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's not a bad day. You do have the sun in reverse, which is still positive even when it's in reverse. And you have the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want kids. You just may be feeling a little bit weak at some point tomorrow. But your intuition is heightened, so listen to it. It's a pretty good day. The energy around you is good. Things could move forward nicely, or it just may be a pleasant day. Kira, how is Daniel feeling, and what can I expect next? Well, he's spending a lot of time thinking about things. He still doesn't know 100% what he wants to do. He is spending a lot of time thinking. You may be feeling a little bit like you're waiting for your ship to come in. The Hermit is here. You may not hear from him as soon as you want to. It may take a good couple of days with the Hermit, or there could be a couple of days in between conversations. But I think the next thing that you'll get from him is that he'll reach out to you again, and he may want to see you, but it might not be, Hermit is when somebody's being quiet or they're not really communicating, so it could take some time. Manifesting love. Anything coming in for love. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. This person's grounded, stable, a little bit mysterious, loving, kind, caring, and they may be coming in towards the end of February or early March. They could be looking for a committed relationship. Kira, general for next week. Life moves forward next week. You could be thinking about taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, or there's also a possibility of a road trip on the horizon. Looks like feeling like the world is at your feet, leaving negativity in the past. A fire sign comes in of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also looks like intuition is heightened next week. Definitely listen to it. You could be hearing from an old friend or someone that you haven't heard from in quite some time next week. Leslie, should I start considering a new job? I would see what's out there. Definitely. MM. Will the new guy I'm talking to want anything serious? Yeah, this has long-term potential around it, definitely. Sepia, which job is a better choice? A, the one that I recently interviewed for. I did that one, right? And I said job A, right? I said that both of the jobs looked good, but A looked a little bit better than B did. Kiki, general for myself. You're definitely going through growth and transformation. You're leaving negativity in the past. You're leaving heavy energy in the past, and you're moving on to much lighter energy. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain brings in choices. A soulmate connection comes in, possibly with an Aries. Feeling well balanced, feeling grounded, stable, down to earth, and feeling very confident moving forward. Not bad. I feel like you've gone through this pretty quickly. Gigi, will I get the job I applied to? Yeah, I think you will get that job. Yep. Mel, will the Leo find out that Shonda the Cancer is cheating? yes. Yeah, he will find out if he doesn't know already. Georgia, I think that the Queen of Swords fucked up. Oh well. Red, does the Libra want to be single? Well, 70% chance yes. I don't think that this person really knows what they want, to be honest. Um, Mustafa, love reading for the month of February. Intuition is spot on, so please listen to it. You do have a couple of options coming in. There's a Pisces, there's also a Leo that comes in. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, I can exhale, I have some choices. You're definitely being noticed by more people, but these people may be either very in your face or very obvious about their feelings in February. You also have a Capricorn coming in that could be of significance, and there could be success around a situation with a Capricorn. Mel, love reading between Phil the Aquarius and Kentha. Well, all right, I don't know what their relationship is, like if this is a married couple or if they are in a committed relationship, but it looks like they have gone through some tough times. Somebody here is feeling like the weight of the world is on their shoulders, and they may feel like nothing is ever going to change around the situation, but yet they feel a little bit stuck. They could also feel a little bit trapped. I would say that one person really wants to get out of the relationship, and the other person maybe a little bit more stagnant about making the decision. Feeling stuck in the mud, nothing is changing. This is like a toxic cycle that just doesn't end. At some point, somebody could get off the ride. Somebody may make the decision. It could be the Aquarius. The Aquarius may feel like, you know what, I want more out of life than this. I've been down this road too many times and it's just not working. It's like, it doesn't show cheating, it doesn't show a lot of crazy arguments, but it does show that like feeling burdened, feeling like it's over, feeling like it's time to move on, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, that kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended things, or maybe the Aquarius ends things. Tiffany, how will my vacation go? It should go well. You got the Six of Wands, you've got the Lover's card, you've got feeling rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries. You also have some good karma coming in. It should go well. You may get like rejuvenation. Harsha, general for 2022. You're already done with 2021. All right, let's see what happens in 2022. Intuition is heightened in 2022. By the time we get to 2022, you have all 10 cups full. Love is here, money is here, finances have moved forward. Life has changed for the better quickly. Six of Pentacles, feeling well reciprocated when it comes to work and earning more respect from whatever it is you do. If you don't work, if you're in school, then that's what it is. It also looks like laying down the law, setting up boundaries, letting people know what you're willing to put up with and what you won't put up with. Stepping into your own power brings you strength, brings in security, and perseverance takes your career to the next level. 2022 should be a good year, but I think it's because you go through a lot of changes and a lot of growth in 2021. Mustafa, how would both my mom and dad's side of the family feel and think if I avoided them all in 2021, seemed annoyed, disinterested, and ran into them, and also completely disappeared after I became, oh, excuse me. Okay, overall, they would be heartbroken and anxious. Some people may feel very out of balance, and some people may have some sharp energy, that King of Swords energy. For the most part, I would think that most people would feel hurt. A couple of people that have strong personalities may be mad. Leah, I did that one already. Kiki, I feel tired. Is this a transformation taking its toll? You may need to drink more water. Drink more water. But it could be, sometimes transformation, anything that takes, like, it could be taking extra energy. You need more, well, you need more water. Drink more water. And the transformation can be taking a toll on you, yeah. Growing, transforming, changing. Perseverance comes in. Your energy should go back to normal in the near future, maybe within the next couple of days or by next week. Energy shifts. Amber, love life in February. You have the Magician here, so you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you've been feeling mildly anxious and disappointed about love, that should move into the past. You should be feeling a little bit more ambitious and have a little bit more balance that comes into your love life, along with a little bit more passion. Fire sign Leo, Sagittarius, Aries shows up. Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody right now, I would say if you've been feeling disappointed around things should be changing for the better quickly, and your relationship moves forward. If you're not with anyone, somebody new comes in, and that relationship moves forward pretty quickly. But the shift happens, like you may be feeling like disappointment. It's like everything is just kind of shitty, and then all of a sudden everything shifts for the better pretty quickly for you in February. Kira, finances and stability next week. We've got success and feeling like things are moving forward. Finances, I don't see a ton of money coming in. You do have money flowing to you, which is nice, but like I don't see the Ten of Pentacles isn't here. But it looks like you're getting by pretty well next week. And you're feeling pretty stable and secure. You may not feel like I have money to throw around, or like I'm a millionaire, but you may be feeling okay next week about money. Julie. Let's see it. Kira, general around my date next Friday. You may be feeling a little anxious about it, or be worried a little bit, but you know what? Everything's going to go really well, because then you're not waiting for your ship to come in. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full, and you have some reciprocation or feeling a little bit more respected. Stepping into your own strength, but this is like strength, loyalty, courage, or you could be spending time with a fire sign. A Leo, that would be a Leo. I think the date goes well. I would say it goes pretty well. Julie, will the conversation with R still be one word and not about the girls? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything really deep. It looks like it's like short, quick conversation. Leslie, will my oldest son get custody of his daughter? I think you will. Yep. Kiki, love. starting a new journey. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Life moves forward. No more burden, feeling like you got an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody that's very creative comes in, but you're also going to have choices. Could be a creative person, could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an earth sign. Generally speaking, you're coming to a time in your life right now where you have some nice luck. Things just seem to happen. Manifesting, what is the Aquarius' intentions and action towards me currently? You have some good luck around you, and the Aquarius looks like they do move forward a little bit, but listen to your intuition. Overall, the Lovers is in reverse, so I wouldn't expect a commitment from this person, not right now. You may be feeling kind of heartbroken or disappointed in them, so I would keep your options open. It does look like things can move forward, but it doesn't seem like they're ready for a commitment or they're interested in a commitment at this point. You could give it time, but I would still keep your options open because you have a lot of good things happening around you and somebody else might show up. Sister, why would S ever admit to caring for me? Why would S ever admit to caring for me? Well, he never wanted to show that side of that vulnerability. He never wanted to show the vulnerability, but not only that, he feels like he's in control when he doesn't talk about his emotions. But the thing is that at some point he may tell you how much he cares about you, and it could be when he finally figures out that you don't care anymore or feels like you don't care. Then all of a sudden you may see a huge change in him, and he may admit that he cares or that he cared. He's going to have a much harder time with this whole thing than you would ever imagine him having, just because of the way that he's acted. Like, he does a good job at hiding his feelings because he doesn't want, he feels vulnerable, and he doesn't want, and he also wants to feel like he's in control. I'm in control. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. He cares very much. Very much. Um, Mel, last night you said the Aquarius is undecided, but didn't elaborate on what the indecision is about. What is he undecided about? Okay, let's see. What is the Aquarius undecided about? Okay, he's got a, all right, well, he shows up right here. Oh, shit. This is going to die. We may have to wrap this up because I don't have a charger close by, and that's going to die. I'm down to 10%. Okay. Here he shows up. So he's got a lot of respect for you. He feels that you're very stable. He cares very much about the situation. But he feels like he had to walk away from it because of how you two are not seeing eye to eye on that issue. He still feels like there's room for growth and transformation. So half of him feels like, I want things to grow and change. I don't know if I should give in. He feels like he's got the magician here so he could make it happen if he just decided to agree with you. But yet he also feels like, hey, I have to walk away because I can't, I have to walk away because this is the one I want. So he's like undecided. Feels like I'm going to give away or give up on something that I really feel connected to or that I really want over something because we don't see eye to eye. So I think he's kind of going back and forth with, do I stand my ground or do I just give in? Adriana, what's coming? Anxiety moves into the past. You got some good luck coming in. Slow and steady wins the race around a relationship with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Got a soulmate connection coming in, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life moves forward, and you are taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care serves you well. Adriana, love. You may have choices when it comes to your love life. Feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can exhale, starting a new journey, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But you also have a fire sign that could be lurking around that you haven't taken notice of yet. They may be in the vicinity, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but they maybe haven't stepped forward yet. You and the Aquarius are on two different pages. Yeah, I feel like he's having a hard time with that, with the decision that he made. Okay, who haven't I gotten to, super chat or PayPal wise? Patty, send the question with a blue heart if you did a PayPal, and then I'll do the moderators, because this stupid thing is going to die. It just came up with 10%, and I'm afraid. I don't want it to die. I don't want it to die before I get to the, finish the super chat, people. Tiffany, I did one for you. Yeah, was it about love or vacation? I can't remember. All right, while I wait for the moderators, let me get to some of these other people. Cinnamon, what's the outcome of me with West and Jamel in love? Well, you're going to come to a crossroads, and you're going to have to make that decision. The thing is that there could be somebody else that finally comes in here that's ready, willing, and able, and you may get rid of both those people. Because it looks like it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out with both of them all the time. Now, somebody else shows up who's slow and steady, wins the race, but even though they're slow and steady, they know what they want, and they're pretty grounded and stable. Could be a Pisces that shows up. Patty, why is my sister acting weird with me? Is she upset? Should I stop talking to her? Why is my sister acting weird with me? Is she upset? Should I stop talking to her? She's upset about something. I don't know that it has anything to do with you, and I wouldn't stop talking to her. I would ask her what's wrong and see if you can get to the bottom of it. Mel, what is the Aquarius's next move? He's not gonna do anything right now. He may give you a little bit of time. He may take a little bit of space, but then he's going to reach out, or he's going to show up, or he's going to try to have a conversation with you. Communication comes in somehow. He's at that point going to be looking for happiness and for things to like relief. Like I think he may even feel relief if you just have a conversation with him. He may feel like at least he's back in the game. Uh, I don't think he reaches out right away. You may have a little bit of time before you hear from him, but he's going to try to talk to you again about the whole situation. It's similar like that other guy didn't want to let you go, and he kept. Who was it? A Pisces? And he kept coming in or reaching out to you, and you kept having conversations with him. It's like that. I mean, he walks away temporarily, but then he comes back and he tries to reopen the door. Brandy, has T had relations lately? No, I don't think he has. Um, check PayPal. Yeah, the last two I got were from Patty. Does Jose miss me and will he look for me? He misses you, but I don't see him putting in all that much effort as far as looking for you or reaching out for you or making any effort at this point for things to move forward. Um, did I finish? Did I make it through? I think I did. Did I skip anyone or I think I finished. Let me do Georgia while I wait. Why is RS jealous if he doesn't want to commit a relationship with me? I think he's driving by my house to see if I have company. Well, first of all, people like you're looking for logic. There is no logic. Like you can't be logical. First of all, if he is driving past your house, it's not showing that he's. I mean, he may have driven past your house, but it doesn't look like he does it frequently or he does it like daily. But if he is, like, you're looking to apply logic to a situation where there is no logic. He doesn't want a committed relationship, but yet that doesn't mean that he wants to see you with somebody else. Like, there isn't. It's not like things are black and white and they fit into boxes. It's like I don't want to be in a committed relationship, but that doesn't mean that he wants you with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like he still feels burdened by the situation. He feels like he holds himself back. Feels like he's not ready for things to move forward, and that's the whole thing. I have little patience at this point in my life with people that are not ready for shit. This is gonna die. Like for people that are not ready for shit. Like grow the fuck up already. You know what I mean? Like enough already with like we don't have to wait to make decisions 3 months from now, 10 months from now. We're not going to be ready then. It's either make a decision now or leave me alone. But for him, it's like there's no logic. It's like he wants to know what's going on. Once again, people that are spying, people that are eavesdropping, people that are trying to dig up dirt, it's all low vibration stuff, but it's like negative. It's like throwing negative energy against more negative energy. It's like if you don't want to be with somebody, right? You don't want to give them a committed relationship. Then stop with this bullshit like stalking and thinking that you're gonna fucking find something out. And what does it mean? So let's just say that you have company. What is he gonna do? Come barreling through the door? And what purpose does it serve for him to know that? Like it kind of drives me crazy when people think that they should know what's going on in somebody else's life. Like when people are like, well, what is he hiding from me? Well, you don't get to know everything about his life just because you think you should. And the same thing with him. If you're not going to step up to the plate and I'm going to be with somebody else, that's my business, not yours. And you don't have the right to know what's going on unless I decide to tell you. Unless I decide to tell you, you know, so like I said, you're looking to apply logic to a situation that's illogical. You know, people cheat on each other and then they're mad because the other person's cheating on them. It's like you've been cheating on her for the last 5 years, but now you're mad that she's cheating on you. Or you're mad at him because you found out he was cheating on you, but you've been cheating for the last 10 years. How does that work? But you just can't apply logic to it. You just have to kind of roll with it because you're not dealing with people that are being logical. You know, and sometimes that's just how we are. Anyway, did I finish the super chats? Because this thing's going to die. All right, I think that I finished the super chat. So I'm gonna go because this thing's gonna crack out. But I will be back on tomorrow, probably around the same time tomorrow night. Either way, if anybody needs anything, I can always do emails. I can do emails, so you can email me. Whatever the last sale was, I put up, I don't know, maybe 2 for 13 or something like that. I don't remember. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a good night. Bye bye.